Today we're back with another TLC Extreme Cheapskate. And when I tell you this one's a bad one, I proper mean it. The man in this video takes food out of the trash, cooks it and eats it. How more extreme could you get?
Hey neighbor, how you doing?
Doing good, how are you?
Good, good. Can I get some ice from you?
I have water.
You don't have ice?
No.
Oh, okay.
I bet the neighbour's probably thinking, oh my god, this man again. Imagine living beside a cheapskate. Yet again, these people never are poor. It's not like he's homeless, like he lives in a house.
Can I borrow some ice?
Oh, she's going along with it.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Wait, so he's actually gonna get ice from her? I mean, to be fair, ice isn't that bad if it's like one or two things I can understand getting it from your neighbour. However, I've got a feeling he treats his neighbour as if they're a food bank.
It's the best way to get ice without having to pay for it when you don't have a refrigerator.
There we go, he's just said it. He treats his neighbours as if they're a food bank.
Ask the neighbors.
Ron's a great neighbor. He stops and asks to borrow flour, sugar, whatever, a lot.
And why don't you just say no? Like, I'm so sorry. If you just said no, it would stop this madness. Obviously, the 6-year-old man is the cheapskate. The title did talk about how he eats food out of the garbage. Is he going through her garbage? You guys, I'm telling you, don't know how these people live like this.
He's very frugal.
You don't say he's frugal. He's asking his neighbours for ice.
I'm a foodie. I love everything to do with food. I think people can enjoy a foodie lifestyle on a cheap budget.
Yeah, that is true. People can get food for cheap, but it's probably not going to be that good. And yet again, your frugal lifestyle is different to everyone else's frugal lifestyle. You eat out of bins.
Every dollar we spend on anything other than food is a waste.
And it looks like he's got nothing to sit on. So if you look at this looks like a room completely empty with a little bit of fabric on the floor. I'm assuming that's probably where he sits all day.
I got the apartment a few years ago. I don't see the need to spend money on furniture. I'm a floor guy. I sit on the floor, and it's very comfortable.
Yeah, it's comfortable now, but in 20 years' time, it's not gonna be. Like, I'm so sorry, you're literally gonna have sclerosis. Look at him, like, this is just such a sad lifestyle. That's just like a really nice apartment. It's got a lovely living room. I just don't understand. It's like, I can understand being cheap. However, this is not cheap. This is just stupid.
I mean, it's just tossing money into the trash receptacle. That's what I think of furniture.
I'm surprised he hasn't got furniture from the neighbours. He was asking them for ice. What's gonna stop him from asking for a sofa?
I worked for a cookware company that always puts on displays, presentations.
What happens is a lot of manufacturers send me samples of their product. What I did was I found some 2x4s, and these are styrofoam peanuts.
Okay, so I'm assuming that he actually keeps it. Wait, oh my god, just noticed something. That's his bed. Look at that. Is that where he sleeps? Whenever it came to like the cutlery, like the pots, I could understand why he keeps that. That's actually kind of smart. However, I've got a feeling this is where he sleeps.
So I just take all the peanuts, throw them in there, and then I cover it up with bubble wrap, and then this is a tablecloth, and it makes a perfect bed.
I'm so sorry, look at that. Prisoners get a better night's sleep than that. Somebody can murder 15 people, get a better bed. That looks like something a medieval prisoner would sleep on before they get beheaded and tortured. I'm sorry, look at that. A school shooter would get a better bed than that.
The average cost to furnish a one-bedroom house is $2,000, and clothing expenses for a single professional can reach $400 a year.
I'm so sorry, who is spending $2,000 for furniture? You can literally get furniture for free. Craigslist, Facebook Market, like you can get furniture for a pretty cheap price. Who the hell is spending $2 grand on furniture?
Ron spends a total of $20 decking out both his house and his closet.
And by the looks of it, his closet consists of 2 t-shirts. I won't lie, I don't have many clothes. I kind of buy clothes and wear them for a few years. I've got a closet back there. It's got about 10 t-shirts, 3 turtlenecks, a couple of hoodies, and that's all I need.
1, 2, 3 shirts and 2 pairs of shorts, and that's it.
I mean, to be fair, I can't really have a go at him for that. Like, that actually is kind of good. Put it this way, if it's clean and like he wears it once a day, that's fine. I don't have an issue with that. I feel like a lot of times people get into overbuying clothes, like to buy new outfits every month. Me personally, I couldn't do that. Like, how are you literally gonna have 50 outfits? People nowadays have so many outfits, they buy clothes and then never wear them.
And by the way, I own no underwear and no socks.
I love how I just threw that in. That's disgusting. I can guarantee you that apartment smells of must. I wonder what his balls smell like, because I'm assuming he probably doesn't shower as well. He probably smells like freshly made bread.
I teach cooking classes.
I would not want to take a cooking class from you. Now I'm starting to put the pieces together with the title. He's literally gonna get food out of the trash and give it to these people, isn't he?
You know, when I go to do any kind of demos, I take this all with me. I set up shop and basically do presentations to help people understand that you don't have to have a lot of money to eat well.
That is true. You don't have to have a lot of money to eat well. However, the way you're eating is not normal. You're asking your neighbors for ice. And yet again, you know, whenever he's walking out of the apartment, if you looked at him, you probably assume he's homeless. What's he saving this money for? Like, he literally lives in pain.
Taking showers outside, washing all my clothes at the same time, saves me so much money.
Oh, okay. So as you can see, he's cleaning his head. He's got his clothes moves on. Where is that? That looks like the side of a highway. Please don't tell me he's cleaning himself with sewage water.
You get to get your shower. You get to get your clothing cleaned. You didn't spend a dime.
Whenever he does his little sit-down monologue bits, I've noticed that his skin is very, very red. I'll put it up on the screen right now. Something tells me he's also not a fan of sun cream. Or maybe because he's showering now. Look at that. I swear you're not really meant to take showers with that water. That water is usually meant to like rinse yourself off. I don't think you're meant to shower in it.
I never care what other people think. They'll look at me and I'll get looks. And you know what? I want to take a shower and I'm saving a whole lot of money.
But are you really saving money? Are you actually saving money? Of course people are going to look at you. You're literally showering in your clothes. Like you look like a weirdo. Probably think, oh my god, is this man in crack? Talking about people in crack, they probably have a better lifestyle than you.
And what's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with it, it's just bizarre. Asking neighbors for ice, no furniture, like it's weird, it's not normal.
Each time Ron showers and does laundry at the beach, he saves $1.89 on water, energy, and detergent bills.
$1.89, $1.89. He literally does cooking classes, so he does have an income. Is it really worth putting yourself through all that misery to save $1.89?
Well,
no.
People in Southern California go to the beach a lot, and the most important thing is they drink wine, and they throw sometimes bottles out that contain wine.
Please don't tell me you're gonna take that wine bottle and drink it. If something's usually put in the bin, there's a reason for that. You can't be drinking half-drunk wine. What happens if that person had COVID, tuberculosis, like, I don't know, STDs? Ebola is gonna re-enter the USA because of this, man. Ew. Oh my god, listen to his evil laugh. He knows he's gonna get drunk out of that. I mean, if I lived a life like him, I'd probably drink all my pain away as well.
When I find any, I'll pour it into the tube. It's going right into the box.
This is genuinely serial killer vibes. Like, I'm so sorry. Someone who acts like this and lives like this is a serial killer. You're not telling me there's a decapitated head in that little box he's got.
if you want to go out and have a drink, you're probably going to be spending at least $10 for a glass of Cabernet or Merlot. This way of finding wine costs you nothing.
Whenever people go out for drinks, they don't expect to be drinking Ebola. Whenever you're picking out empty bottles of wine from the bin, they've got probably diseases in them. He's gonna have some crazy, bizarre, flesh-eating disease in a year.
I can't think of anything more exciting than getting something for free.
You look red. Like, I'm so sorry. Look at him. He looks ill. I said it before, but I don't think he wears sun cream. So he's probably gonna die of skin cancer before the Ebola gets to him.
These are lamb's quarters, a weed that's completely edible, part of the spinach family.
And it's also probably covered in dog's piss. I'm telling you, dogs are probably urined in that. Crackheads have urined in it. It wouldn't surprise me if he kidnaps a crackhead, kills him, and then eats him for dinner.
Fresh cilantro costs about $1.99 a bunch. Popolo is a weed growing all over Los Angeles, and it's known as the summer cilantro.
Yeah, because taking weeds off the streets of Los Angeles is a great idea, isn't it? Of course this guy lives in LA. I feel like he'd either live in LA, Alabama, New York, or Florida. Some crazy things going on in them states.
By picking wild herbs and vegetables growing in the cracks of the street, I would say I save at least $40 a month.
Oh my god, a big $40, no way. He probably loves collecting them weeds because he gets high off it. It wouldn't surprise me if they knock him out. Oh, don't
Who
tell
loves
me you're...
trash?
Oh no. No, 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 no. Icing flies.
Excellent.
No, it's not excellent. He's now going through the bins. I've also noticed this. Obviously, in the world, there's homeless people, and sometimes they find food from food banks or through bins. In a way, he's taking resources away from the homeless. That's such a sad thing. They literally have to go through, like, the trash to get food. Like, this man quite clearly isn't broke. You know, he can live a normal lifestyle. He's very lucky, blessed, and privileged. Yet he lives like this. I just don't understand it, because it's like, what are they saving the money for? Does he have any friends? Does he have any relatives? Who's gonna be cashing out his final check?
Oh, yeah. Lots of lobster. Look at this.
That looks rotten. Like, I'm so sorry, that looks rotten. Now, to be fair, sometimes restaurants and shops will throw out fresh stuff because it's got like a sell-by date during that day, which I think's really, really stupid. They don't actually give it to the homeless, which I don't understand why. Sometimes if you go out the back of a bakery, they will put all the bakery stuff in the bin that they didn't sell that day. It's a massive waste. I would have thought a good idea would be, you know, to give it to food banks, so it means that people have food to eat, little treats. So maybe this isn't that bad. However, that's not bakery stuff, that's lobster, and the lobster looks moldy.
This is a gold mine, man. The shells are
like a
great.
mold
You know,
mine.
you throw them into a pot of water, and all the meat will boil right out.
That actually looks like human fingers. Like, I'm so sorry, look at that. Recently, a Titanic submarine went missing. Obviously, they were like underwater, probably seeing like fish and lobsters. Do you reckon one of these lobsters seen the thing implode? Talking about implosion, this man's making my bloody brain implode.
When I pick up a discarded shell, I'm seeing all kinds of meat. I'm seeing things that weren't eaten within that lobster.
There's usually a reason that it's not eaten. There's a reason why it's in the bin, because it's moldy, you can't eat it. Whenever it comes to restaurants restaurants, there's a line, and whenever food passes a line, they can't actually serve it, and that's why it's in the bin.
That are extremely valuable, especially when you're paying, what, $30, $35 a pound at least?
Okay, so yeah, it does sound very expensive. Oh my god, I just realized something. The reason he's so red is because he's eating these bloody lobsters. They're starting to poison him. Here's a photo of a lobster, and here's a photo of him. You're telling me that he ain't turning that red because a lobster?
Look at this. I mean,
That
who
looks
leaves the
moldy.
table like this?
Ooh.
Wow. Delicious.
It doesn't look delicious. You literally pulled the face of disgust. I'm gonna replay that. Watch his face.
Wow.
Get ready.
Delicious.
I literally seen his eye twitch. I swear to God, I've seen his eye twitch. Imagine how fishy it tastes. It's literally been sat there in a dumpster probably for days. And yet again, a homeless person could have eaten that. This man is basically stealing from the homeless.
Cooking instructor Ron Maestri runs a class called Gourmet Meals on a fast food budget.
No, please don't tell me what's gonna happen. I think I know what's gonna happen. So in this video, we've seen him collecting wine and lobsters and stuff from the beach. He's gonna do a cooking class with that food, isn't he?
For $40, students can learn how to make meals for next to nothing.
Literally do YouTube. You can do it for free on YouTube. All you need is a device, go to a library, and you're paying this crackhead cheapskate to show you how to cook food on a budget when he nicks it from the homeless.
6 people are coming to the cooking class. I have all of my students participate.
So you're telling me that's not urine, that was not wine, that was urine. It wouldn't surprise me if someone urinated in a wine bottle. Put it this way, if you need a wee-wee, do it in a bottle, do it in a plastic bottle, a wine bottle, etc. That is urine, look at that.
And serve them the dinner that we all prepare.
They're gonna vomit it up after an hour. Oh my god, look at that, there's loads of knives there. If I were one of them, I'd put it in his neck and put him out of his own misery.
We're gonna create a really great dish that is my specialty, and I think you'll enjoy it.
Okay, so it's one of his specialty dishes. It's not special in the good way, it's special in the bad way.
Does anybody want any more wine?
Why not?
No.
All right, let's do some wine here.
No. 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 Oh my god, look at that. That looks like urine. Like, I'm so sorry. I done a wee-wee earlier. It was the same consistency. That's genuine pee. He's actually giving these people piss to drink.
I could turn any cheap wine into a fine wine.
But that's not wine. That's urine. I'm actually genuinely gobsmacked. Like, I don't know what to say.
This is actually a hyper decanting process. You take the wine, any inexpensive wine, and pour it into the blender and give it about 30 seconds, and it will take any inexpensive wine and will make it taste expensive.
That's not wine, though. That's urine. Like, I don't think he's understood that's literally not wine. Oh my god, look at him. He genuinely is going red. He's probably got blood pressure issues. Someone who looks that red is not normal. He has got severe health issues. Oh, don't drink it.
It's really nice.
That's excellent. That is really good.
Yeah, little do they know they're drinking a homeless man's piss.
I spent nothing for this wine. Got it out of the trash can.
Why would you tell them that?
I just poured out whatever they didn't drink. It's not like they drank it and then spit it back out. They didn't get to it.
That's not correct, because that's not wine, that's urine. So you didn't even give them wine, you literally just give them whizzed up whey. Like, I'm so sorry you put whey in a blender and then give it to them. Oh my god, look at their faces. Oh, I feel bad for them. Like, I'm not even kidding. They're gonna wake up looking like a picnic table tomorrow.
The wine it's a little sketchy, but I never would have thought it would have been as good as it was.
It is sketchy, Jessica. That's because it's not actually wine, it's a homeless man's piss.
Okay, everybody. Now, we're gonna start first with this stock that I created. And as you can see, I've got the lobster shells in here.
That's not lobster, it's human body. He's literally kidnapped someone, chopped them into pieces, and put them in that big pot.
We're gonna pull out these tails here. And you know what? In the meantime, why don't I get you guys busy? Why don't you each open up one of those cans of tuna fish?
I don't even know what type of meal is going on here, but this looks like hell. So he's made them drink a homeless man's piss disguised as wine. He then picked lobster out of a trash bin and he's now starting to cook it. To me, this just sounds illegal. Like, he's literally giving these people moldy food.
What we're gonna be doing is a version of lobster thermidor. What happens if you can't afford lobster?
If you can't afford lobster, you don't buy it. It's pretty simple. Don't try to do a cheat or hack like he's telling you to do. With a movie, if you don't have enough money for a ticket, you don't get in, you watch it illegally online, and you'll get them pop-up ads saying Mandy down the street wants to suck you off.
We're gonna replace the meat with tuna.
Ugh, no. Yeah, their reaction is me, tuna and lobster. Are you asking this meal to smell like Caitlyn Jenner's vagina?
Lobster costs at least $30, $35 a pound. My lobster costs about 59 cents a can.
That is because you nicked it. You nicked it off the homeless man. Do you want to know something? Homeless probably eat better than this. You know they've got food banks. This man literally nicks food out of bins.
Boiling tuna with the lobster stock infuses the tuna with the lobster taste.
This looks like vomit. Like, I'm so sorry, that genuinely looked like vomit. That looked like something your dog would throw up in the back of your dad's car.
Mustard, ketchup, salt, pepper, sugar. I got these free at any restaurant.
To be fair, I've done that before. I can't actually have a go at him because I've done that same with like the refill glasses. So I guess me and him maybe can relate to one thing.
Now, I don't feel it's necessary to go out and buy utensils for any reason. Just take a wire hanger, stretch it, and then give it one of these to bring it together. And now, what I've just created is my own homemade whisk.
And if that snaps and pricks your finger, you're gonna get hepatitis B, C, and D, whatever they're called. Yet again, a woman could have used that to get rid of her baby. She could have used it for an abortion, but nope, you've decided to put it in your little soup, your lobster and tuna soup.
Now what we're gonna do is fill in each one of these tails with the tuna mixture.
Oh, that looks so dry. Look at that. That looks dry. Why would you ever eat that? I wouldn't even feed that to my dead dog. My dog's been dead for about 5 years. How could you feed that to a human? Horses eat better than that. Like, I'm so sorry, horses eat better food than that.
This is a total blast. This makes me very, very happy. Getting everybody involved made a big difference because everyone can see just how simple it is to do.
No, you're happy because you're feeding these people rotten food that you've nicked out of a dumpster. You're evil. This man's a psychopath. Like, look at that. That just looks dry. I can actually feel the texture of that. Imagine what it smells like, moldy lobster and tuna. That is gonna smell like a 50-year-old woman's vagina.
I'm actually really interested in to see what it comes out tasting like.
Why?
Because of the change from lobster to tuna. You know, it smells like it, looks like it. You know, we're gonna find out if it tastes like it.
It's definitely gonna taste like it. It's gonna taste like pure fish.
You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people to feed. This entire meal cost us less than $5 total.
But people aren't gonna use that to cook food. They're not gonna nick moldy lobster out of a bin. People actually have morals when it comes to cooking.
What we've done is we've created lobster thermidor that cost less than a couple of dollars each person.
Now that sounds good. However, it's not gonna taste good and it's not gonna be good for your body.
Bon appetit, everyone. Oh, wait. Bon appetit.
Oh my god, he's just got such an evil laugh. I could just tell the type of person he is. Like, I'm telling you, he's definitely got a dead body under his floorboard. Maybe that's what's in the food. That's the dry stuff. Imagine eating tuna and lobster. Ugh, yuck.
I enjoyed this dinner actually a lot.
No, you
It didn't have no strong fish taste to it. It didn't taste like tuna at all.
That's because you've been drugged. He put something in the wine, or not the wine, the piss. He's probably hypnotized him or something like that. Like, this man, he's gonna eat them soon.
All of the greens that you're eating grow wild through the sidewalk. I was picking off the side of the street. You really just have to know what you're looking for.
Crackheads wouldn't even do this, and they're crackheads. I'm sorry, but they're not even as cheap as you, and they're homeless.
I got the lobster tails from a dumpster.
Why would
I
you
went
tell
to
them
a
that?
seafood restaurant and picked out all the lobster tail.
But why would you tell them that? Like, that's literally illegal. I swear you can literally get arrested for that if you're like nicking stuff out of bins.
Use the shells, we used the meat that was inside and left over, and I made this incredible broth. You're eating it.
Yeah, why would you tell them that? Like, I'm so sorry, they're gonna go into the bathroom and vomit it up.
Everything that I did was not unsanitary. Everything was rinsed.
Nah, I'm so sorry, no. You cannot sit there and say that it's not unsanitary. You picked weeds from the ground on the streets of Los Angeles. You made them drink wine that you found in a bin, which you have not tested for STDs or diseases. You then took moldy lobster out of a bin, cooked it with tuna, and put it in their bellies. Gordon Ramsay needs to track down this man and set fire to his kitchen.
Does it change the way it tastes?
No, I mean, it's really good.
No, it
It's got a
isn't.
strong seafood taste, but it's not overpowering.
Oh, that's real good.
Yeah, it's not overpowering because the piss has knocked you out. The smell and taste of that piss has already got rid of your senses. I've got a feeling they're being held captive. They're definitely being held in a ransom. They have to say that his food is good or else they're gonna get shot.
I actually enjoyed the meal a lot. That's the irony part about it, that you find out that you basically were eating everybody's leftovers, but it turned into a great meal.
Justin, get out of there immediately. You're gonna be his next victim.
They came here with the desire to learn something new. It really was a success as far as I'm concerned.
It was not a success. It was a complete and utter catastrophe. I really hope that this video is fake because that's genuinely disgusting. It's the fact that he's actually fed these people this stuff. Like, we literally watched him pick weeds from the ground. Cats peeing that, crackheads peeing that, dogs peeing that. What is up with America? Like, I'm telling you, they've got some cuckoo people over there.
I am never going to stop being cheap because there's so much pleasure in the reward of people's gratitude.
Your reward from Mother Nature is that you're going to be dead within the next 5 years, which to be fair would be a great thing. Anyways, guys, let's leave that video there. That is an extreme cheapskate. If you want to see me bring back some of these TLC videos, let me know, definitely will, because there's a lot out there. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you're a press back or subscribe and see you all tomorrow for another video.